Hey everyone, welcome to round one. So just before this round, well, we're gonna keep this hand because it has both colors. It has 2 drops, something powerful, and something to do in the late game. Just before this round started, Magic gave me a weird error when I tried to submit the deck. It said, your deck isn't correct. We reevaluated and modified your deck accordingly, which is weird. Didn't exactly say that, something along those lines. And it said my deck had 46 cards in it when they reevaluated. Because it said there were 12 spells, but when you looked at the actual deck, it looked exactly like we submitted. So there's a little bit of an error going on, but I pressed submit again. It submitted it. It said there were only 40 cards instead of 46, so it seems like everything went okay. But be on the lookout for other errors during this match. Swamp. So I'm going to play this Efreet here because it deals more damage and it's more likely to be able to attack in. Morph? 4-1. Okay. Fine with trading with that. We could use some lands. There's a chance I was supposed to heal Cutter there and then get in for 5. But I think I'd rather just offer up this trade, because I don't think he's going to take it. Not surprisingly, he did not take that trade. And Sulta Emissary lets us further develop our board. Map the waste? You got me. So he'll probably attack in with that here. Do we block? I think we do. I think we'd rather just have a 4/4 and something in our bin. Saves us 5 damage. If we had a Kindled Fury right now, it would be sweet. Okay. That's not a land. Just gonna attack with both of these. Play a 2/1. And pretend that we have Code Venom. He held up 1 red last game. We knew he passed more than 1 Kindled Fury, so he could have one. I'm still gonna block here with the Aspirant. Okay, he doesn't attack. Weird. Very weird. I think I'm just gonna attack in with everything here. Yeah, let's just attack with everything. And then I want to follow up with the Saber-Tooth Rider. So not gonna unmorph. Okay. I could have unmorphed beforehand to give that thing first strike, but I was fine with trading there, and there's a chance he has a combat trick that punishes that, so I just went with play a 4/2. Now we get to defeat that, which is nice, especially if we draw a land. Come on, land. Because the land lets us heal Cutter and defeat. Not a land. And we can't dash that. Let's see what he has to say about that. And turn them all sideways. And win game 1. Okay. So he clearly, got flooded that game. We did the opposite. Screw beats flood. Let's figure out how we're going to sideboard here. I don't think there's any sideboarding that we need to do. Didn't see anything particularly powerful out of him. He might be a dirtly kind of deck where we end up bringing in this Fearsome Awakening at some point, just because I think out of the late game that's going to be a sweet card, but don't see any reason right now, so let's just submit and see how game 2 goes. He's going to probably take his time sideboarding, which is fine. It'll be interesting though, because we're the kind of deck that people will definitely be sideboarding for a while against. Because at least when I'm doing sideboarding, I feel like it's a lot easier to sideboard against our kind of deck, because it's just like, well, what do I have that costs less than 3 mana? okay, let's add that to the deck. End of sideboarding. Pretty easy keep here, I think. Both colors, 2 drops, something to play on turn 3. Also is a late game play, and also a combat trick. So we're fine with this. Dun 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 dun. In my head I was like, man, let's get that 1 drop. The dasher that we have, just to dash in for something. And then Gurmag Angler, not quite the same. There are different cards. It's, you know, a little bit more than 1 mana. A little bit functionally different in that it's just a 5/5 that chills, whereas the other one doesn't really hang out on the board too long. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What could our opponent have to punish us here? Probably nothing because we're attacking. He could have a burn spell, sure. Oh, nope. He must have things to do in the late game. This is the kind of scenario. Wow, 3 colors. Who does that? Who's still playing 3 colors in this format? It's a 3/3. Yeah, we're just gonna kill that. And by that I mean this aspirant is gonna kill it. Aspirant kills it actually without us doing anything, which is kind of nice. Because it'll deal 1 damage to it, and then it'll deal a little bit more afterwards. So I could use Kindled Fury to save this here. But I'm not going to. Well, Kindled Fury puts a card in our bin. We've already played a land this turn. It'll be at 5 next turn. This dying puts a card in our bin. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna let these trade. Because I think Kindled Fury will still be useful later. And I think we're gonna have the opportunity to use it if we need to. Maybe not though. No, I'm gonna use it now, because I don't think I'm gonna use it in the next few turns, because this turn I'll do Fury and Dragon. Next turn I'll probably Butcher, sacking the Emissary to kill something. And then the turn after that, I could be able to use it. But hopefully, or I'll be Anglering the turn after that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna use it here. Yeah, it's this. Red. I think for mana efficiency, that's the right play. It's a close call, though. If we had a 4/2 in our hand, I think that definitely would have been the right play. The gets first strike if we do things. Please be an X3. X5? What? Alright. Alright. Doo-doo. Sack, kill. I'm gonna attack him with this. If he blocks it, I'm fine with pseudo 2-for-1ing myself to kill that thing. Well, not really 2-for-1ing myself. Because now what this does let me do is it lets me upgrade my Emissary and kill that. Sacrifice. Kill that. Land, okay, okay. So next turn we're gonna get to play this Angler, which should be okay against him. This is a game where, yeah, that +2/+0 would be a nice thing to have. Return another creature. Oh. So we let him play that, which is unfortunate-ish. Can I do all of this? I don't think I can do all of this that I want to. Oh, I tapped that wrong. So what I wanted to see... Yeah, I can't do that. So what I want to do is I want to, I think, haste this thing out and see if I can't surprise him with it for a lot of damage. Which is why I focused on playing this face down. But I probably should have kept up the ability to... Oh no, I couldn't have played this afterwards anyways. I didn't have the mana. So that's fine. That's fine. Okay, Tormenting Voice. Let's get something with flying, because I don't think he can touch flying. He's probably about to play something with reach. Nope. Okay, yeah, so he still can't touch flying. Still can't touch flying. Though definitely is building up. And then we're 1 mana away from doing this, though, which is kind of nice. Which, there it is. Boop. Get in for 4. Hope he doesn't have any sort of fight effect. He probably does. This is where Hunt the Weak just kind of makes us cry. Oh, Epic Confrontation. That also makes us cry. Oh no, 3/3. He can start attacking if he wants to, but we just don't block this turn and then play the Angler next turn. So, fine by us. He has 1 card in hand. 1 card. What could it be? Hopefully it doesn't impact us. Seismic Rupture would actually be pretty sweet against us right now. We would keep a thing. 2 things, sorry. He would keep 4 things. Attacking in with the 5/5. We are not blocking. If we draw a combat spell, I don't remember. Sarkhan's Rage would be sweet. That might be too expensive. I think that's too expensive. I want something where we can Angler, haste it, and have a combat trick. Or that. +2/+0 and Trample. That'll trade with the thing. That'll trade with the thing. That'll trade with the thing. So I don't think we want to do that. I'm going to attack with this, and then play the Angler. Then next turn, Volcanic Rush, and hopefully not have to do any math and just win. I'm just going to tap out. We don't have anything else with Delve, so I could get rid of these, but I'm fine with representing that I have something with Delve. Although there isn't quite as much to represent. Okay. So I'm going to be blocking here. It's less likely for him to have a +3/+3 trick. We just want to make sure if he has his own Volcanic Rush that we live through it. I think that's the only block I'm going to do. So if he has a Volcanic Rush, he gets in. He could have a thing that gives Double Strike and Trample. That would only do 13 damage. I can't think of any thing he has that kills us here. So I'm just going to do this. If he has something that kills us here... Well, I can't think of things he does, but it's normally 2 tricks that it would take both of. Yeah, okay, so he has that. Which means our blocks were good. We take... Oh no, does this kill us? I think it was 14, wasn't it? 2, 7, 14. Yeah, okay, so we live through this. And now he's dead on the backswing. Okay. Sweet. So that was game 1. Thanks for tuning in. Looks like I have probably a decent sized weight in front of me. I'll see you guys in round 2.